horizon.
Targeted toward this demographic or that one, but what if your situation is a little bit more unique? Today we're going to talk about some personal finance tips that are targeted towards specific groups, including single parents, college students, and freelancers or gig workers. If you are a single parent, it can feel like there is a constant balancing act between taking care of your children and taking care of yourself. One way to make things a little bit easier is to set up automatic savings or investment accounts, so I don't have to think about it every month. The same goes for bill payments. If you know that your electric bill is due on the 20th of every month, set up an automatic payment so you don't forget. And while it might be tempting to put all of your kids' stuff on a credit card so that you can pay for it over time, that's not always the best idea. A lot of times those credit cards have really high interest rates. So if you can avoid that, you'll thank yourself later. You may also want to look into getting life insurance or disability insurance so that your children would be taken care of in the event something happens to you. If you are a college student, you may have some pretty big expenses coming up. Textbooks can be super expensive, but there are ways around this. Check out websites like Amazon or Chegg for used textbooks, or even look into renting your textbooks for the semester. Also, if you know that you're going to have some big expenses coming up, like a new laptop for school, consider using a credit card to make the purchase so you can take advantage of the rewards. Just make sure you pay off the balance in full each month so you're not charged any interest. One of the hardest things for college students is usually paying off all of that student debt. But there are ways to make this process a little bit easier. One option is to take out private loans from family or friends instead of federal loans. So you won't have to deal with all of the paperwork associated with federal loans. Another option is to work with your loan servicer to set up a repayment plan that works for you. For example, you may be able to lower your monthly payments by extending the length of time that you have to repay the loan. However, this will result in you paying more interest over the life of the loan. And if you are a freelancer or a gig worker, it can be tough to make enough money to pay the bills, let alone save for retirement. One way to make sure that you are getting paid fairly for your work is to raise your prices when needed. It may be hard to do at first, but as your reputation grows, people will be willing to pay more for your services. As a freelancer or a gig worker, you are also your own boss. This means that you need to be disciplined in order to get work done on time. One way to do this is to create a schedule and stick to it as much as possible. If you find yourself veering off track, don't beat yourself up. Just make a note of it and try to do better next time. Wherever you are in life, there is no one-size-fits-all when it comes to financial advice. What works for one person may not work for another. That's why it's important to tailor your approach to your own unique situation. If you are a part of one of these groups, or if you have a unique situation that makes managing your finances difficult, please share your tips with us in the comments below. We would love to hear them. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you found this video helpful. We truly appreciate it. We hope you're having the best day ever.